Alright guys, so I'm gonna feature this Kutuzov replay or whatever. It's an old one. It's quite an old one. I don't even know what patch it's from, but it's pre-IFHE change and it's post like it's after they nerfed the detection from smoke. So this is like an in-between of how Kutuzov actually was back in the day when well, I guess when it was completely broken. This was a very strong version of this ship. It's quite a high damage replay. I think it's the second highest on NA still. Well, I don't know if anyone's gonna beat these, but it's quite difficult. So this was from update 0.8.11. It's quite a while ago. I think it was about yeah. So it was 20th of December 2019. So it was a year ago. It's quite an old replay, but I really wanted to show you what Kutuzov was and how IFHE, how broken it was on certain ships like this, and how it's just not as good anymore. But I guess you can still run it to pen, but you lose so much fire chance now. But anyway, let's get into the video. But thank you everyone for the support recently, dude. It's actually been crazy. Twitch has been blowing up, and I mean YouTube has been kind of too. So that's pretty cool. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. All right. So the Kutuzov. What's so strong about it pre-IFHE change? Let's see. So you get these really good guns, which can pen every battleship you see in this game, because this is a tier 6 game. And you also have a pretty good fire chance, because the reduction in fire chance wasn't too much pre-IFHE change. Now, the crazy thing is, this is basically like a Smolensk, except it can actually pen the battleships it's shooting, and therefore get even more damage than Smolensk even does at tier 10. The only issue was, of course, your reload's not as good as Smolensk. Of course, your DPM isn't as good. You have less shells, but that doesn't really matter against tier 6s. You're gonna crush them anyway. So Kutuzov got a smoke like Smolensk. I believe it's the same smoke, similar smoke. It got 8 kilometer torpedoes and a hydro, so you don't really get torped in smoke. But yeah, so this map, Northern Lights, well, I used to. This is an old one. This is an old replay. I used to go here. I still go here this day. This is such a good farming spot. You go basically in between the two caps and the one cap, inside that like canal, and you sit there basically and try to shoot at everywhere. Or I mean, yeah, exactly. So basically, this is actually really crazy. You have 19 kilometer gun range, which is, as you can see from the map, quite a lot. But yeah, turn on our hydro just in case there's torpedoes coming. There's one destroyer this game. This was basically perfect matchmaking for the Kutuzov. Like, perfect matchmaking for the Kutuzov. We got tier 6 CV, so they're not much of a threat to us. We have decent enough AA where we can actually like not die to tier 6 carriers heavily enough. I don't know why I'm looking at that West Virginia. Oh god. This is a very old replay. 0.8.11 is a while ago. It's a while ago. So basically I got this Kutuzov from a crate, I think a year ago, and I got really happy and I just played it a bunch and I got this really nice game. I never uploaded it or anything. I just uploaded it to the website. But here it is. And I really want to share it with you guys because it's again, it's a pretty super high damage game, which you guys seem to love to see. And well, I mean, yeah, that's about it really. You don't really see a 300k in tier 8 very often, so look how many battleships there are here. These are, well, tier 8 battleships. You can pen these, of course, with IFHE, and you set them on fire because your fire chance isn't bad. This was such a powerful ship. It's not as strong anymore because of that IFHE nerf. So basically what happens now is your fire chance gets halved, which is quite a lot. And you can't really set fires on demand basically on ships. The detection on the ship is like 11.6 around. But yeah, I mean the time to target from shells landing, it's not too long. You can pretty much hit anything across the map with your 19 kilometer gun range. and you can sit in the back, or safe and sound. Like nothing can really hurt you, really. This is oh my god. I just remember this thing. It was so strong. I never had it before it got the concealment nerf. That would have been crazy with the concealment, where you can shoot from smoke at 2 kilometers and like never get spotted from 6 kilometers. It was crazy. But yeah, no, it's a very strong replay. I think just shoot tier 6 battleships for now. See, the thing with this game is it's gonna actually turn out to be a very close game. Because our team, I believe, starts dying. I don't remember a lot of this replay, but our team starts... I'm like basically reacting to it as you guys are reacting to it at this point. Find a Nelson. Nelson is the god farm. That's the best ship to farm at tier 7 because it has the super heal. When you can get those fire stacking, it's literally like a conqueror. It's infinite damage basically. Because I believe the heal's like 28,000, maybe 30,000. It's massive, so it just keeps healing and you just keep getting damage. And you pen it everywhere with IFHE. Literally everywhere. Even on its 32, everywhere. It's crazy. So basically, Kutuzov was removed from the store because of being too powerful a long time ago. But I don't think I would mind if they re-release it to new players. I think I wouldn't mind because it's not as strong as it used to be because of the IFHE change. Like you'd rather play a mines, even though mines can't well smoke. It's still pretty tanky compared to this, and you get the god guns which don't require IFHE, and you get better DPM. So I don't know. I wouldn't mind people getting Kutuzov. I think because it's not that broken anymore. I know it's a cruiser with a smoke screen that can HE spam, but the HE is just not as strong as it used to be like in these videos. This was insane, this Kutuzov, man. I mean, look how much damage we're on. This is like basically tier 10 damage at tier 6 already, and we're only 6 minutes in. This ship, oh my. I'll show you the build at the end of the video, as usual. I do have concealment on it, and I do have IFHE. So it's basically just your normal standard cruiser build. I believe actually I was playing it 19th December or 20th December 2020. Yeah, 2019 actually. I believe this was like my first month in 07 too, so I just got in. So as you know, I'm like really excited, as you do when you join a new clan, and well, try to impress your clanmates by getting some big damage games, because everyone loves big damage games. So, and I had just gotten Kutuzov too. Everything was looking up. Everything was looking up. So, yeah, I went to play the bunch in randoms. I think I ended up third on the leaderboard because I was gonna end up first, but I kind of screwed myself over in the last like few games. I think I got like some really bad damage games in the end. Not bad, but they weren't good enough for like number 1. So I ended up getting number 3 on the leaderboard, I believe. Yeah, this is the second highest Kutuzov damage game on North America right now. I'm not sure about the world, other servers, but yeah. So look, so as you can see from the score right now, we're down basically 3 caps right now, and look at the points. We only have 200 and they have 510. This is a crazy, like, our team's getting smashed right now basically. We're still full HP, we're conserving our HP very well. We find another Nelson, that's what we want to see. Of course, we can maximize damage output on Nelsons. Actually, speaking about the age of the game, this was actually before I started streaming. This was way before I started streaming. It was like 6 months before I started streaming. So I don't have a live reaction, unfortunately. Normally I do with like these high damage games, but this one I don't. We see a Fuso. There's a Gorizia, and there's another Nelson. Dude, I get so excited when I see Nelsons because it's just free damage, man. It's unironically free damage. Look, he's healing, I believe. And maybe not. He'll heal soon, though. They can't live without healing. So we're 9 minutes in, and we're at 150k, which is still... That would be a good tier 10 damage game, and this is a tier 8 in a tier 6 game, so could you imagine? Of course, in game chat popping off, people get mad. I mean, looking at the score, this game looked pretty over, but I was still hopeful, even though I ran out of smoke screens. This is without Kuznetsov, so even if I got first blood, this wouldn't have been an extra smoke screen here, so... We get our high caliber arsonist. That's our first arsonist this game. So far 163k damage. But yeah, this game looks horrible. They have basically 4 caps at this point, but we are contesting D. I just shoot battleships at max range. So since we're out of smoke here, I start to walk away. Because I don't want to get killed or rushed by something where I just get killed really quick. So I do want to stay at range and conserve my HP as much as possible. And I mean, unfortunately, use my teammates as, you know, I guess meat shields in a way, or ship shields. I don't wanna be the first one to die, cause you never wanna be the first one to die here, at least in this situation. Look at the dispersion. Oh my god. I'm just excited to watch a game like this. Oh, a destroyer just spawned in our face. I don't think I realized. Maybe I did. I pop Hydro. Now I know. He's right there. CV, I believe, spotted him. He might have come into our detection. I hit him for 8 shells, I believe. That crushes him. I'm at 200k. I don't know if this was my highest already, like, damage Kutuzov game. I'm unsure. I don't really remember a lot. But a Witherer, Confederate too. There's a destroyer. For some reason, he came out of smoke. Maybe he wanted to try bait me to eat torpedoes. I believe that was his intention. But we have Hydro, so we were ready for that. Hydro's a really good consumable to run on anything nowadays. I would run it on everything, actually. We set 3 fires on the Kagero, by the way. That's... Oh my god, what kind of RNG is that? What? Well, I want this fire chance nowadays. Hello? So we see the Gorizia. We start shooting cruisers, of course, because they're really close. They're threatening our carrier. We have to let him live here, because we're trying to win the game now at this point. Because the damage, we got the damage. I don't really care about the damage, I think, at this point. I was more trying to win the game. So we shoot the Gorizia. I'm on the border, unfortunately. That's what sometimes you have to do to win games, unfortunately. They do have to change how borders work. I do get Citadel on the border by, I believe, the Fuso. He kind of crushed us, to be honest. Now, the Gorizia dies right here. Right there. Now we go on the Fuso. Fuso's also pretty low. Thing is, we already got some of these targets pretty low earlier when we were farming them, so... And I believe, our Gorizia, I think we have a Gorizia here on our team, is sapping him too. You see so many Gorizias because this is like the Gorizia event where people could get it for free. So this 2019, it's the Puerto Rico event where you could get the Gorizia for free. Oh my god, I used to zoom in and out 24/7. I mean, that's not bad, but it's kind of laggy right now because it's an old replay. It is what it is. I get double fire on the Fuso. I start shooting the Bodioni because I know the Fuso's gonna burn out. I think I just shoot the Fuso because I do want him dead so he doesn't stop crushing me, because he does actually crush me. He is a battleship. This thing is not tanky. This thing is very much a light cruiser in terms of armor. And it does get citadeled because thing is, these low tier ships won't overpen you like they do Smolensk. And even high tier ships won't overpen you because you're actually thicker than Smolensk, and you actually take more damage. So anyway, we probably kill this Badioni right here. Bow in. For some reason, I'm sailing full broadside. Not sure why. No, I'm angling. It's fine. It's confused. But Badioni was not shooting AP on me. He probably could have killed me right there if he actually shot me properly. But now I'm kind of confused as to if we were gonna win this game or not. I mean, look at the comeback we made. We got to 400 points. We were at, I believe we were at 100 points left with like 3 caps to their side. So pretty big comeback by my team and me. We have 4 people alive left, of course. I start pushing back in, trying to get the caps. We need the caps to win the game or some kills. So I push back. We're at 271k. I'm like, alright, I'm probably not gonna get any more damage. I see the New Mexico. I'm like, oh my god. That's damage. That's 300k right there, look. Because we're at 271 and that's a 40k HP New Mexico. So that puts us at like 310, right? I'm like, okay, I do want that, but I'll never catch up to him because he's running away. Even though he's really slow, he's already running away, so we'll never catch up to him. So I just keep walking at the cap. And this is crazy. This will be crazy. I shoot and I'm spotted. I'm like, wait, how am I spotted? There's a carrier here. He's here. I get excited. Look at my dude. I get really excited. I start pinging the map, begging my carriers for spotting, and I'm like, yo, he's here, dude. He's here. I believe our Prince Eugen should beat the New Mexico in a 1v1 because he just rushes him and torps him, and there's nothing really the New Mexico can do because he doesn't overmatch Prince Eugen. I'm begging the CV to spot their CV so we win the game, and of course I get some damage. And look what pops up at 9 kilometers. Dude, Ryujo concealment is crazy good, but oh my, I got really excited. You can Citadel him with HE, of course, I have HE. And well, I don't even think you need IFHE right now to pen Ryujo Citadel but with HE, but again, this is a carrier spawns in your face when you're at 271k in a tier 8. You're like, wow, the dream game. He torps us. I believe he does kill us, but my Prince Eugen successfully kills the New Mexico. And, well, there you go. We killed the carrier, and we won the game. So I only have 2 score screens because I only saved 2 pictures from a year ago, but this is score screen number 1, personal score, 310,000 damage from only 472 hits, and we got 28 fires with all the IFHE. This is how strong this ship used to be, right? I mean, it's not weak right now, but it's just not as broken as it used to be. 7 citadels, mostly from the Ryujo. I believe they're all on the Ryujo actually. We'll see the... I don't actually have the AP and HE distribution in damage, so let's just assume it's all HE damage. We got a Witherer, we got 2 Arsonists, we got a Confederate, a Kraken, and a High Caliber. We got a bunch of achievements this game. 11 plane shutdown, whatever, they're tier 6 aircraft, 8 resets, 6 kills, that's really good. But yeah, that's enough for score screen number 1. Oh, and I guess we can talk about credits. We have 1.1 million credits earned, and 9.5k XP, and 2k free XP. This was probably a daily win, and it was also probably with some flags, maybe not. So for score screen 2, team score, we got 3.6k base XP. Our Prince Eugen did well too, 2.3k base XP. But yeah, that was a really good game. 6 kills, 11 planes, 3.6k base XP. I mean, it was tier 6, it was pretty free, 300k. But that's the second highest game on North America for Kutuzov. And of course, as a damage farmer, I very much enjoyed this game. And I actually enjoyed watching it again because I really wanted to see Kutuzov in full force again, as you would see. But yeah, that was a pretty good game. I mean, their Calgaro did pretty okay till I don't know what the thing was at the end where he ran out of smoke. I guess he was trying to either bait me to eat torps or maybe he got caught in hydro. I don't really recall, but yeah, this is the game. These are the only 2 score screens I have. Alright, so for my captain, I'm not running Kuznetsov, but I very much recommend Kuznetsov. I'm just gonna show you the old build I was running in the video. You can probably run this build right now, just don't expect the fire chance that I was getting a year ago, cause it's just not as good. But for my tier 1s, I'm running Priority Target, Preventative Maintenance, and Expert Loader, just in case I have to switch ammo type really quick and punish a broadside cruiser, or carrier, or whatever. For tier 2, I'm running Adrenaline Rush. For tier 3, I'm running Superintendent for extra smokescreen and Demo Expert for better fire chance. And for tier 4s, I'm running Concealment and IFHE, so I can pen those battleships. Especially back then. I don't think you really need IFHE anymore. You can probably remove IFHE and throw it into Survivability Expert for extra HP, or I mean that's about it really. I don't know. I don't think you're gonna run RPF. Maybe Last Stand if you think your engine's gonna get knocked out a lot. But yeah, if you wanna run Kuznetsov with this, so you get the first blood, so you get the extra consumables, and if you get really low, you might have a chance of will to victory. But you don't really need it. It's not too important. This is a pretty decent build as is. You can remove IFHE of course and do the SE or Last Stand stuff like that. But yeah, that's my captain. So for my modules, I'm running Main Armaments Mod 1. I'm running Engine Room Protection for rudders and stuff, so they don't break as often. I'm running Aiming System Mod 1 for better dispersion. I'm running Prop Mod 1 to accelerate quicker in smokes, just in case I have to dodge torpedoes. And then slot 5, I'm running Concealment. There's nothing really else you can run on this ship. I may be rudder, but your concealment's quite bad as is, so take Concealment Expert and Skill. It does help it out a bunch. I'm running Hydro, of course, because it's a smoke cruiser. It kind of needs Hydro. You can run DFA again, but I recommend the Hydro so you can dodge torps effectively. And for slot 2, another option is the Hydro mod, so you can have longer Hydros. I don't recommend the smoke mod, but the Hydro mod might be good. Anyway guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. To end off, I'm going to tell you thank you guys for all the support, and well, hope to see you guys on Twitch as usual. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this old blast from the past, as they would say. This is a pretty heavy reminder for me of how overpowered IFHE was on most cruisers. Honestly, this isn't the only cruiser that used to dumpster people with IFHE. Bayard's another one to mention. Worcester, of course, was much better. I mean, Worcester's still good, but again, it was much better. Cleveland and any 152 cruiser. And of course, I wish I had one, but I don't have one. A Belfast replay. I would love to feature an old Belfast replay because it used to walk over tier 9s with tier 7 guns. But yeah, we don't. I don't have a replay of that, unfortunately. But yeah, thank you guys for watching this Kutuzov video, I guess, commentary. And hope you have a good day. I'll see you in the next video. Big fan, by the way.